It's Pentozali. It's the most popular war dance in Crete. When the dancers are staying online, they're ready for the fight, to start the begin the war, to attack. After they continue, and each one of them, the dancer, goes on the head of the dance line just because has to prove I'm ready to be the leader of the war, of the battle.
But you know, seeing the sky full of planes and paratroopers dropping, fully armed, you can't expect they come to visit. So they had to fight back and defend their land. It was only natural. It's only natural for us, at least.
After an historic invasion by air and 10 days of fierce fighting in May 1941, German forces were in effective control of the island of Crete. With the majority of Allied troops captured, evacuated, or literally escaping into the hills, in the last days of May 1941, with the Germans victorious, the remaining Allied troops had streamed south from the battle zones around Hania, heading to Sfakia and their evacuation point. Cretan irregulars had put up fierce resistance during the battle, and they continued this resistance as the occupation began to take hold.
So they used sticks, rocks, tools from the fields, whatever they had, and they fought.
This would lead to brutal and bloody reprisals.
There were significant massacres of civilians. There was a very unpleasant partisan war on both sides, and it's left a deep scar in a way that only a country that's been occupied and brutalized can possibly understand. And we have to understand what it's like to be under enemy occupation by a regime that has no compunction in slaughtering large numbers of civilians, many of whom will be innocent.
The Germans had a bad reputation for not taking prisoners, and there were certainly accounts of German paratroopers murdering civilians. You know, paratroopers are trained to be aggressive. They know that they're always going to jump into hostile territory. They know they're always going to be surrounded. And so these are aggressive young men in a desperate situation. So they are not the sort of soldiers you can rely on to take prisoners.